Welcome back to Season 5. This season is for anyone who's tired of chasing motivation like a drug and ready to build something real instead. We'll talk about why systems beat inspiration, why rest is part of the plan, not a reward, why quitting the right thing frees you to do the right thing next, and why sometimes going slow is the bravest, smartest move of all. These aren't tips. They're perspectives. Hard-earned, often unpopular, but deeply useful if you're ready to work smarter, live clearer, and grow with more intent. This is Series 5. No hype. No fluff. Just the real work. Let's begin. Today we look at why you don't need more motivation. You need systems. Because the truth is, if you're relying on inspiration to make things happen, you've already lost half the battle. Motivation is emotional, it's unreliable. It comes and goes like weather. You feel inspired, you take action. You feel tired, you stall. You feel stuck, and the whole thing unravels. If you build your progress on motivation, your progress will always be unstable. Motivation asks, how do I feel today? Systems ask, what do I do next, no matter how I feel? That's the shift. You don't go to the gym when you're motivated. You go because it's on your calendar. You don't write when you're inspired. You write because it's 9 a.m., and that's what happens at 9 a.m. Systems reduce decision fatigue. They remove the drama. They create rhythm, and rhythm creates results. A system isn't a military schedule. It's just a structure that helps you show up. Examples? A weekly writing time. A 3-step wind-down ritual every night. A 10-minute rule for workouts. Just start and see what happens. A checklist you follow, even when you're tired. You don't need discipline like a monk. You need a system that survives your bad days. Because that's where progress actually happens. Motivation culture is misleading. You see people crushing it online saying you just have to want it more. But most of those people, they don't rely on want. They rely on systems that let them act when their mood is average or even awful. Motivation is great when it shows up, but systems are what keep the lights on. If you're waiting to feel ready, stop. Build a system instead. Something that doesn't ask how you feel. Something small enough to stick with. Something boring enough to repeat. Because progress doesn't come from magical mornings and hype playlists. It comes from consistency, especially when you're not feeling it. Next time, we'll talk about something that's been demonized in hustle culture. Rest. Because rest isn't a break from productivity, it's a part of it. And if you're constantly exhausted, distracted, and burned out, maybe it's not because you're lazy. Maybe it's because you're missing the one thing that actually fuels your clarity. Let's talk about that next.